So, it's me, your boy, K. Samson. Good morning to all my amazing chosen one up there. I have this word to give us. Why I hate with poverty. Why it look like I work every day. I don't give, chance to rest. Why it look like many of my friends are complaining every day, telling me you don't create time to have rest, you don't do this, you are always with your phone, with your laptop, pressing laptop 24 hours, you are not tired, even in the street, you are always with your phone. You don't have chance with your friends, you don't go around with your friends, you know And the truth is this, one reason why I hate poverty is because I have already have the experience. I'm not only talking about the worldly experience, the Christianity experience, I'm talking about all ratification. The reason why I was treated as nobody here in Italy particularly is because I don't have money. Lack of resources is worse than sickness. Yes, believe me. That is the reason why I'm trying all my best to be that whom I want to be. Because the moment you lack resources in your hand, within you, you will not be able to breathe the way you ought to breathe. Let me be real with you. That is one of the effects of food poverty. You will not be able to breathe the way you ought to breathe. It limits your breathness, believe me, because I have had the experience. I have been there. I was maltreated, taken advantage, used, lead to homeless. That is why I decide to be doing what I'm doing, and I wish you all to do the same, so that tomorrow will be what will be bright. Believe me. And another reason why I hate poverty, why? Because it creates sickness. Yes, believe me. Even when you feel all right, as long as you lack money, you will feel what? You will feel bad. It's worse than sickness, because even people whom you are better than, people whom you are what stronger than, people whom you are healthier than, many of them will start to look down on you. And in some families, as long as you don't have money, nobody will recognize you. That is what if afflusion. Believe me, as long as you don't have money, in some family, nobody will regard you. Yes, believe me. Even in some Christian wood, in Christian kingdom, there are some churches you will enter. As long as you don't have money, even your pastors will not recognize you. Think about like Pentecostal churches today, where every end of the year, like this November, where they do used to celebrate, do all sorts of things. Who took the high chairs is the rich people. They position them, while the less ones occupied with nothing. What am I trying to say is this: poverty is what is worse than disease. And if, for instance, now you are a pastor, you will have limit for many things if you don't have resources within yourself. Because, for instance, there are some programs that you may like to do, to pursue or to do. There are some revivals you may try to do, but due to lack of finance, you may not be able to do it. That is why the Bible says we must surely have something in doing. You know what I'm saying? So another thing that make me to hate poverty is not only because I have had the experience, it's because I know where I come from. Yes, that's just the far truth. I have suffered a lot. Being in a home where nobody is rich is also a sickness. Being in a home where the community look down on everyone in your family is a disease. Being in a home where you grow up I'm not talking about because my grandmother was so worthy in my word, in my place. It's our blood, but that does not mean that she is rich. That means I ought to depend on her word, because we are Africans. You know what I'm saying? We are Africans. We don't depend on what parents. We build up ourselves. So what am I trying to say is this. The reason why I hate poverty is because I know what my grandmother have already would encounter, the respect that they give her because of what the position she do what she occupied, because she was so wealthy. So, and I come to figure out that even despite of she was so rich, so wealthy, yes, there are a lot of people around her who don't receive the kind of honor that she do, even some men. So what am I trying to say is this: I have the both with experience. So it is very, very what delicious to live a life where no one regard you. Even sometimes the reason why I remember my grandmother also always is because I have learned a lot through her word, how she inquire her word. She don't rest. She is a what, a heavy traveler, a seller from one state to another. No day she said, I will rest or I will go for a day. No. So what am I trying to say is this. That is the reason why I'm trying everything to do it, to liberate myself from that knowledge. Because people do used to mock me. People do used to mock my brothers. People do used to mock my families. Why? Because we don't, we are not in that position to content with them. Even when I arrive in this place, I have a lot of, a lot of Italian people who do used to tell me, can't you do know that you people are Africans, you people are poor, you people are this, you people are that. So it paged me. That is the reason why I want to prove a lot of people wrong, that we are not poor, but we are rich. Mentally we are rich, spiritually we are rich, academically we are rich, appearance we are beautiful. So there is a lot. Because even if you are beautiful outside, as long as you are poor, as long as you lack finance, you are still what, ugly. Believe me. Because you may look beautiful outside, but what will you use to maintain your word, your appearance? It will turn to ugly. That is why you need to understand today that nobody is ugly. It's lack of finance that make a lot of people become ugly overnight. So these are the reason why I hate poverty. Yes, believe me. You know what I'm saying? So remain blessed. And I urge you all to put in work. If you pray 24, if you pray 4 hours, use the rest hours to do it, to work. If you pray 4 hours, use the remaining 8 hours to work, because work is the key. Prayer is answer. Prayer is very, very important, but work is the key, because faith without work is dead. You know what I'm saying? So remember, blessed. God bless you.